Hi, how are you? Welcome. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. I have an elf project. Let me see if I can't turn that a little bit. There we go. All right, so let's get this thing going. All right, here we go. All right, keyword is set up. It is the word elf, E-L-F. And if you're just hopping on, make sure that you say, hey, tell me that you're here. If you're watching the replay, comment hashtag replay. And again, you can comment elf anytime during this video. Get the link to get all the stuff that I'm using. This is Shimmer Forest. I'm going to start with this. I'm going to paint the words, the hat, the shoes. And hopefully you know what I'm doing. This is the elf. And I made a cutout today for this one because it's too cute not to. So I think this is going to be hopefully going to turn out perfect. I think it will. I have a vision. Hi Laura, how are you? Welcome. All right. Y'all, I've been starting to feel some kind of way. Had a headache all day today, and I'm feeling a little bit congested, so I'm hoping that I'll wake up tomorrow and feel refreshed, because I have an event this weekend, and it's 2 days, and it's going to be a busy weekend. I don't have time to not feel great. Hi, Joni, how are you? Hi, Wanda. Hey, Stephanie, welcome. All right, I'm just using a foam brush for my base coat. Y'all, this Forest paints so good, not Shimmer Frost. Shimmer Forest paints really, really nice. If you don't have this one yet, definitely grab it. It reminds me of Shimmer Spruce. I don't know if y'all have been around long enough to have seen Shimmer Spruce, but that was one of my favorite greens that we ever had. It was a shimmer, but it did not paint well. And so we asked Chalk to give us shimmers that paint really nicely, and they answered. Seriously, they gave us some of the greatest shimmers ever with these ones that paint really great. This one, Nominee, Silver, all are really, really good painters, so check those out. I know, me too, Kathy. Hi, Callie, how are you? Welcome. Oh, I need another. I bought this big box of these brushes because they're amazing. I just got them on Amazon. Sorry, hold on. I like to sit with my foot up in the chair for some reason. I don't know why. So this right here is called Sheepskin from Home Decor, Full Cart Home Decor Chalk Paint. I'm going to just try to not stick myself to my tape. I'm going to do a decent coat. Hopefully, I'm probably going to have to do 2 coats, but I'll let that dry in between. And then we'll come back and probably do 1 more coat over this, because 1 coat of white is never enough over wood. I have a Thunder Nova 35, 100 watt. I used to have a Glowforge for about 3 years. I had a Glowforge. And whenever we moved into our house, I actually had the room for a Thunder, because I didn't have anywhere that I could have put a Thunder. It's big. At our old house, and Chris would have been real mad at me because we had stairs. Well, not like a lot of stairs, but we had steps up to our house. So getting that Thunder into our house would have been a nightmare. It took, I'm trying to think, Chris, Owen, Josh, and Chuck, and me and Jill for supervisor support to get my Thunder into the house, and we don't have a single step to go up. Okay, that's how big the thing is. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Margie. How are you? Welcome. But the Glowforge is much more manageable. It's definitely more of like a crafter size. It worked for my business. It's pretty slow. And you have to, like, take it apart to clean it and stuff. And ain't nobody got time for that. And, like, the Thunder, you're supposed to clean it more than I do, okay? I'm bad. But it's just easier to work with. It's much faster. I can do bigger cuts. Like, the bed size on it is 34 or 36 by 24. So technically I could cut something as big as like 23.5 inches, which is a giant round. If you didn't know, okay, I sell rounds up to 20 inches, okay, and I've only ever sold like 2 20-inch rounds. I had never even cut one before I had sold that first one. And I had no idea how giant it was going to be, okay? It was absolutely humongous. Comically so, okay? Like, I don't know, this lady that bought it for me, she must have had the most grand front door or somewhere awesome to hang it, because 20 inches is a big old round. No, I have not. I'll have to check that out. Alright, so I did 2 coats on the white. That's just the background. Not super worried about that one. I'm going to make sure this is all dry. It appears to be pretty well dried, mostly. See a few little spots. But we've got a little hat, the words "The Elf Made Me Do It," which are on our transfer, and then some cute little elf shoes. Yeah, so depending on what size you want to cut, one of my friends reached out to me yesterday, I guess. She said that she's getting the Glowforge Aura, which is inexpensive. It cuts up to 12 by 12, or the bed size is 12 by 12, so it'll cut probably 11 and a half. You can cut 1/8 inch material. You can cut leather and engrave on leather. There's all kinds of materials, so check that out. That might be a good one for you. There's also other ones. There's an X tool. They can get pricey though, so just keep that in mind while you're shopping, okay? And if you're just looking for something personal for little stuff, the Glowforge might be the answer for you. I have a couple friends, hi Mom, that still run a Glowforge, and they're happy with them, so no hate on it, but it is a hobby machine, so it wasn't great for me doing as much cutting as I do. But I made it work, okay? I'd be cutting all day. Like, in between meetings, every time I didn't have a meeting, which now that could never work because I'm on calls all day long. So I need something that's much faster. Alright, I'm going to just wax all of this. Again, you can comment the word ELF, E-L-F, to get the link, to get all the stuff I'm using. I've got paint all over me somehow. I don't know how this happens. Oops. Throw it across the room. That's required, okay? If you don't do that, you're not crafting. Cover yourself and your surface with your desktop with paint and throw it across the room. Yeah, $2,600. That's reasonable for a laser. And they get real pricey. But again, depending on what you're using it for, you know. And in fact, I have some friends. My friend Stacy, she does a lot of events, and so she makes a lot of stuff for her events, like all different kinds of cutouts. And she does really well with the Glowforge. So that works. I'm going to make sure this is really dry before I go to pick it up and get fingerprints all over it. It is still got a little bit of paint on it, but it's not quite there. Now, whenever you're pulling this up off the paint, off the tape, just make sure that you be real gentle, especially with the smaller pieces. These can easily break, and you don't want that. So did y'all hear there's like some bundles right now? Last minute Christmas shopping stuff. There's a surface wax bundle that comes with the surface wax and the wax applicator. It's like super duper cheap. But there's a bunch of bundles that just launched today, so you can go check out my website. Whenever you comment ELF, you'll get a link to the stuff that I'm using, but you can click on that to get to my website and go check it out. And go look under specials and you'll see all the deals. If you haven't gotten it from your email address and from your email, which I got my emails earlier, so I knew they went out. Alright, now, this is the background everything's going to get attached to. You do get, in this package, you'll get a sawtooth hanger, which I'll show you how to put that on here in just a few. Let's move this around a little bit. Get organized here. Okay, so this is our transfer. Let's begin at the beginning. And we'll just start from the top. Okay? Now, I am going to fuzz this. I did wax all of my pieces lightly, but I'm also going to lightly fuzz. Hi, Joanne. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. All right. Here we go. So I was thinking, I've got an event this weekend, a 2-day event, and I would love to use this at my booth. I think it would be really cute. I've been trying to find some Christmas decor, and of course, I've got tons of decor available to me. But I was thinking this one might be really cute to use, so I think I might do that. Alright, this is Shimmer Frost. Now, I'm going to do the stripes with Shimmer Frost and Shimmer Crimson, okay? And, you know, I have this other one over here. I have a little mini squeegee. I cut this one in half. I think I'm going to begin with this one. I think it'll be easier. And hopefully the Shimmer Crimson and Shimmer Frost will cover the forest. I was thinking about that before I started my live, like, this is going to be questionable, but I think it'll be fine. In fact, I'm thinking I'm going to do the whole hat and the whole shoes in red instead of doing the stripes, but because I want to do the letters, the words with white, but I don't want to overpower it. Let me see how that, oh, that red looks so good. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do the whole hat in red and the shoes in red, and then we're going to do the letters in white. I've decided. Change my mind mid-stride every time. Alright, get his little bell. I think that elf hat is done. Alright. That is cute. Okay, turned out perfect. Just like I figured it would. I had doubts, okay? Y'all know I did. But we made it through. I'm going to go ahead and switch it up and do the words real quick. Now, Sometimes I might try to do all the words at once, but that's a lot, trying to get all the cutouts to line up together at the same time. So let's just do them one by one, shall we? That looks really good too. Shimmer Frost. Let's see. Now for our E, now I like to pick the whole transfer up and then go in just like that. So I make sure that I get a perfect set down. Sometimes it can be difficult to line it up because the transfer will be sticking to the table or whatever. And then other times it's like magic. Get that paste on there. We're going to do all of the words with Shimmer Frost. Looking good so far. Yeah, it's a lot, and the learning curve is something. In fact, the only reason I think that it was easier for me is because I had a friend, my friend Rachel, y'all know Rachel, did it first, okay? And first of all, she bullied me into getting one, okay? Totally talked me into it, and then taught me how to use it once it came in. And the Glowforge is what set me up to understand how the Thunder was going to work. Because if I would have started with the Thunder, oh boy, it would have been struggle bus city, because I've never used design software before that. I had never done a lot of things. There's my L. And so that would have been hard. Luckily, with the Glowforge, I was already kind of getting used to it. And then I started using Silhouette Studio to start kind of dabbling in making files to cut and editing files to cut. And so that helped me tremendously with the Thunder, because I would have been lost if I didn't have that. And even now, Google is amazing. And of course, there's a lot of support groups and stuff on Facebook that I'm a member of that helps. Okay, there's the F. All right. And then, excuse me. I think this will be super cute for my booth this weekend. So if you're not yet a member of my nail group, come and join me. You can comment ELF to get the link. It's at the bottom of the message. Come and hang out in my group, y'all. We've got a launch coming tomorrow that it's really great nails for the first of the year. For New Year's. I don't know why I couldn't think of the words New Year's, but I'm here now. You know where y'all get a brain fart where like you just can't, you've got a word that you're thinking of that you're trying to use and you just can't come up with it? I do it all the time. Literally just like that in the middle of a conversation. And I will be on the struggle bus for a very simple term or word. Trying to come up with it. I don't think it's just me, but I do it all the time, and I don't know what it's about. All right, there we go. All right, we're getting real close now, okay? to being done with this project, getting it all put together. And my hot glue gun has died. I need to change the battery. I don't know. I think I need to probably replace my batteries on for my hot glue gun, because this one lied to me a minute ago and told me that it was full. It wasn't full. It was definitely dead. But that one should be full. Alright, now the shoes, the boots, or whatever these are, his little elf shoes, we're going to go back to Shimmer Crimson. So let me close this now that we're done there. There's Shimmer Frost. Bring it down a little bit so I can maneuver. There we go. So yeah, if you buy one of the 12 packs of mini squeegees and cut it in half like this, you'll have a great little smaller size you can use for whatever. Now, I didn't need a smaller size for this. I thought I was going to with those stripes. Okay, if you're going to do the stripes, you need something smaller probably. But it works great to get those details. And of course, like a detail tool or a multi-tool is also great. But if you've got a bunch of mini squeegees, you can make yourself one. There you go. And just cut it with a regular pair of scissors, nothing to it. Alright. Yo, this project is simple and easy. So make sure you comment ELF, oops, to get all the stuff. There we go. Alright, we're done. Just as easy as that. I can get the lid on that paste jar. That'll be my whole project summed up. Alright, there we go. So, let us pull this all over this way. There we go. This is going to be super cute. I'm glad I used the Shimmer Forest for the background. And I sure love Shimmer Crimson. I don't know about you. It is in Cypress, which is a suburb of Houston. Not sure where you live, Callie, but it's at the Cyfair Ag Barn. For the FFA, they do an annual Christmas, like, Christmas shopping event, I guess it is. And they've got a ton of awesome vendors. You're funny, Joanne. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Suzanne. Yeah, so it's for the FFA again. I did an event with them a couple weeks ago. But this one is actually, so that one was just a lamb and pig show, and they just had like 3 vendors there. So this one will be like all vendors, and it's not a livestock show this time. All right, here's our background. Remember that? Okay? And as I do, I'm going to take all of these pieces and just lay them out just to be sure that I'm not going crazy, that I have all my pieces, that I know where they go, okay? I mean, I might be going crazy, but not because of this, okay? Not because I'm missing pieces. And then this kind of fits funny in here, okay? So the F kind of sits on top of the L, okay? And then if you look over here on the right, you'll see where the words kind of fit in. Okay, so make sure that you line those up. Oops. Just like that. That's cute. This is going to be so fun at my booth. All right, now for some hot glue on there. I'm going to get another stick, maybe, if I have one. Okay. For the smaller words, I'm going to use Stick Fast instead. A little goes a long way, okay? You don't need a whole ton. It will spread out whenever you stick it down. And it's not stringy like hot glue, but that's okay. Hate the little strings. All right. Hi, Amy. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. So I'm going to be going tomorrow afternoon, evening, to go set up my event. So I don't think I'm going to be doing a live tomorrow. But you can always watch replays of old lives if you miss me. And if not, catch up with me on Monday. This is cute. If you love it, make sure you comment ELF, okay? Do that for me. And make sure that you love and follow my page, too. If you're not yet following, I don't know what you're doing. You can also comment exclamation point and the word notify all together, and you'll get notifications whenever I go live. Look how stinking cute this is. That's adorable. Okay, hi, Rainy. How are you? We're going to put the sawtooth hanger on, okay? So you're going to get two pieces just like this. And I always forget how to do it, okay? This part goes on first, okay? And we're just going to put that right in the center there. And then add a little bit of glue. Stick that sawtooth part on. And boom, you got a hanger on the back of it. So you can hang this on the wall. Isn't it adorable? Look how cute this is. I hope y'all love it. You can comment ELF to get all the stuff to make this. And I love you all so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you later. Bye.